Chapter 4. And a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets hath cried unto Elisha, saying, Thy servant my husband is dead, and thou hast known that thy servant was fearing Jehovah, and the lender hath come to take my 2 children to him for servants. And Elisha saith unto her, What do I do for thee? Declare to me, what hast thou in the house? And she saith, Thy maidservant hath nothing in the house except a pot of oil. And he saith, Go, ask for thee vessels from without, from all thy neighbors, empty vessels, let them not be few. And thou hast entered and shut the door upon thee and upon thy sons, and hast poured out into all these vessels, and the full ones thou dost remove. And she goeth from him, and shutteth the door upon her and upon her sons. They are bringing nigh unto her, and she is pouring out. And it cometh to pass, at the filling of the vessels, that she saith unto her son, Bring nigh unto me a vessel more. And he saith unto her, There is not a vessel more. And the oil stayeth. And she cometh and declareth to the man of God. And he saith, Go, sell the oil, and repay thy loan, and thou and thy sons do live of the rest. And the day cometh that Elisha passeth over unto Shunem, and there is a great woman, and she layeth hold on him to eat bread. And it cometh to pass, at the time of his passing over, he turneth aside thither to eat bread. And she saith unto her husband, Lo, I pray thee, I have known that a holy man of God he is, passing over by us continually. Let us make, I pray thee, a little upper chamber of the wall, and we set for him there a bed, and a table, and a high seat, and a candlestick. And it hath been, in his coming in unto us, he doth turn aside thither. And the day cometh that he cometh in thither, and turneth aside unto the upper chamber, and lieth there. And he saith unto Gehazi his young man, Call for this Shunammite. And he calleth for her, and she standeth before him. And he saith to him, Say, I pray thee, unto her, Lo, thou hast troubled thyself concerning us with all this trouble. What to do for thee? Is it to speak for thee unto the king, or unto the head of the host? And she saith, In the midst of my people I am dwelling. And he saith, And what to do for her? And Gehazi saith, Verily she hath no son, and her husband is aged. And he saith, Call for her. And he calleth for her, and she standeth at the opening. And he saith, At this season, according to the time of life, thou art embracing a son. And she saith, Nay, my lord, O man of God, do not lie unto thy maidservant. And the woman conceiveth, and beareth a son at this season, according to the time of life that Elisha spoke of unto her. And the lad groweth, and the day cometh that he goeth out unto his father, unto the reapers. And he saith unto his father, My head, my head. And he saith unto the young man, Bear him unto his mother. And he beareth him, and bringeth him in unto his mother, and he sitteth on her knees till the noon, and dieth. And she goeth up, and layeth him on the bed of the man of God, and shutteth the door upon him, and goeth out, and calleth unto her husband, and saith, Send, I pray thee, to me one of the young men, and one of the asses, and I run unto the man of God, and return. And he saith, Wherefore art thou going unto him today? Neither new moon nor Sabbath. And she saith, Peace to thee. And she saddleth the ass, and saith unto her young man, Lead, and go, do not restrain riding for me, except I have said so to thee. And she goeth, and cometh in unto the man of God, unto the hill of Carmel. And it cometh to pass, at the man of God's seeing her from over against, that he saith unto Gehazi his young man, Lo, this Shunammite! Now run, I pray thee, to meet her, and say to her, Is there peace to thee? Is there peace to thy husband? Is there peace to the lad? And she saith, Peace. And she cometh in unto the man of God, unto the hill, and layeth hold on his feet. And Gehazi cometh nigh to thrust her away. And the man of God saith, Let her alone, for her soul is bitter to her, and Jehovah hath ridden it from me, and hath not declared it to me. And she saith, Did I ask a son from my lord? Did I not say, Do not deceive me? And he saith to Gehazi, Gird up thy loins, and take thy staff in thy hand, and go. When thou dost meet a man, thou dost not salute him, and when a man doth salute thee, thou dost not answer him, and thou hast laid my staff on the face of the youth. And the mother of the youth saith, Jehovah liveth, and thy soul liveth, if I leave thee. And he riseth and goeth after her. And Gehazi hath passed on before them, and layeth the staff on the face of the youth, and there is no voice, and there is no attention. And he turneth back to meet him, and declareth to him, saying, The youth hath not awaked. And Elisha cometh into the house, and lo, the youth is dead, laid on his bed. And he goeth in, and shutteth the door upon them both, and prayeth unto Jehovah. And he goeth up, and lieth down on the lad, and putteth his mouth on his mouth, and his eyes on his eyes, and his hands on his hands, and stretcheth himself upon him, and the flesh of the lad becometh warm. And he turneth back, and walketh in the house, once hither and once thither, and goeth up, and stretcheth himself upon him. And the youth sneezeth till 7 times, and the youth openeth his eyes. And he calleth unto Gehazi, and saith, Call unto this Shunammite. And he calleth her, and she cometh in unto him, and he saith, Lift up thy son. And she goeth in, and falleth at his feet, and boweth herself to the earth, and lifteth up her son, and goeth out. And Elisha hath turned back to Gilgal, and the famine is in the land, and the sons of the prophets are sitting before him, and he saith to his young man, Set on the great pot, and boil pottage for the sons of the prophets. And one goeth out unto the field to gather herbs, and findeth a vine of the field, and gathereth of it gourds of the field, the fulness of his garment, and cometh in, and splitteth them into the pot of pottage, for they knew them not. And they pour out for the men to eat. And it cometh to pass at their eating of the pottage, that they have cried out, and say, Death is in the pot, O man of God! And they have not been able to eat. And he saith, Then bring ye meal. And he casteth into the pot, and saith, Pour out for the people, and they eat. And there was no evil thing in the pot. And a man hath come from Baal Shalisha, and bringeth in to the man of God bread of firstfruits, 20 loaves of barley, and full ears of corn in its husk. And he saith, Give to the people, and they eat. And his minister saith, What? Do I give this before 100 men? And he saith, Give to the people, and they eat, for thus said Jehovah, Eat and leave. And he giveth before them, and they eat and leave, according to the word of Jehovah.